Welcome to biology class today, guys. It is Mr. Olson. I know you guys can't see my face, but I'm here. So today, in class, guys, they have done a lab and they were testing different pH levels. So they're testing if it's gonna be acidic, basic, or neutral. Today, I'm just gonna kind of run through that demo with you or run through that lab with you so you guys can at least see it. So when we refer back to it, you have some type of idea. So first thing, today we're gonna be using something called universal indicator. Okay, it is a green substance, guys, that is going to indicate either if something's acidic, basic, or neutral, but it's going to give us a variety of colors. The variety of colors is going to match that same scale that you guys saw yesterday when we talked about pH. Okay, so matching things like the purples and the blues as our basics, and our reds and our oranges as our acidics, and giving our green as our neutrals. Okay, so we're going to just run this quick with some things that I for sure know that are basic, neutral, and acidic. Okay. So the first thing right here, this is just water. I'm going to drop a couple drops of indicator in there. Stir it up a little bit. Let me add a couple more in there. There's a lot of water in there. You guys can see that it is green, okay? Meaning that this is neutral. Next, what we're going to do is vinegar. Drop a couple drops in there. Instantly, it starts switching to pink or red, okay? This proves that vinegar is acidic, which we already knew. And the next one we have is NaOH, which is sodium hydroxide, okay? Once again, I'm going to take a couple of these pipettes, drop a couple of things in there, a couple more in there, and now it turns purple, okay? So as you guys can see here, we have a variety of colors. We have anywhere from acidic to neutral, all the way over to basic, okay? Following that spectrum. Now today, guys, we're going to be doing the same thing, but we're going to use different things. So we have 4 different test tubes right here. Let me move these out the way. I'm going to tell you guys what's in each test tube, and we're going to move on with it. Test tube number 1 is milk. It's just normal 2% milk. Test number 2 is lemon juice. Test tube number 3 is hand sanitizer. Test tube number 4, we're going to come back to in a second. Okay, so test tube number 1, just normal plain white milk. Okay, I'm gonna add a couple drops to this. 1, 2. We'll give it a little stir. Drop a couple more drops in there. Shake it up a little bit. Okay, and it gives us this yellow. Okay, now this yellowness, we're gonna kind of come back to this. Okay, so we can kind of compare to a double different things. So that's our milk. This is our lemon juice, very pink, very red. Then we're also going to do our universal into our hand sanitizer. And our hand sanitizer turns out to be pretty much green. So, yellow. This is partially acidic. Okay, it's a hot color, partially acidic. Lemon juice. Turns out pretty pink. It's going to be very acidic. Our green should be relatively neutral. Okay, this gives us our variety of different pieces. Now, we're going to do this one next. But give me 1 sec. Okay, welcome back. We're going to talk about milk of magnesia. So milk of magnesia is a medication you can buy from the store. Okay, this is like the knockoff brand of it, but it really is just a laxative. Okay, milk of magnesia. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some of this universal indicator. Get this out the way. Grab some of this universal indicator. Put a couple drops in there. I'm going to shake it up. Okay. Now I'm going to add a couple more drops, guys, just so you can see a little bit clearer. There we go. Get that out the way. We're going to shake it up. Okay. And it turns pretty blue or purple. Okay. Proving that it's a basic solution. Now, milk of magnesia, guys, is a buffer. Today, you're going to be learning about what a buffer is, and this is going to kind of help tie this in. Okay. So right now it's purple. I'm going to grab some vinegar, which I know is acidic. Okay. I'm going to grab this vinegar. I'm going to add a couple drops. 1, 2. I'm going to stir it up. You guys see it change colors? It changes right back. So let's do it again. Boom, boom, boom. Shake it up, turns yellow, turns green, then back to blue. Okay, so I'm adding something acidic, and that buffer knows that. Okay, so it knows that this is basic, and I'm adding something acidic, so it turns partially acidic, but it's going to buffer, and it's going to go back to basic, try to maintain homeostasis. Okay, so I'm going to do this one more time. A couple things there, keep adding. You see it turns orange, turns red. I shake it up, it turns green, it turns back to blue. Okay, now, this is achieving homeostasis. It is staying here. The buffer is doing its job. But this isn't always going to be true. There is a point where I can overload or I can put too much acid in there where we cannot return back to a basic solution. So let's see if we can reach there. I'm going to keep dropping pipettes in there. Shake it up. Turns to green, turns it back to blue. Add some more. Shake it up. Green back to blue. Okay. Keep adding. Shaking. Oh, it keeps going back, but it's getting a little bit longer. Add, shake. Okay, keeps going. Add, shake. Okay, it's getting closer. Let's keep going. Do it again. Now, as you guys probably learned today, buffers and homeostasis go hand in hand. Okay, our body needs to buffer what we're putting into our body so we can actually maintain a stable pH, which in realistic means that we maintain a stable internal environment, which means homeostasis. Okay, if every time I added something that was acidic to my body and my body needed to stay basic, our body wouldn't be able to regulate it. But with things like buffers, we're able to help regulate it. Okay, as you guys can see, I put a lot of acid in here. I'm going to keep going because eventually I'm going to overload it. Okay, we're getting closer. Is it going to stay? Is it going to stay? Or is it going to go back? Keep shaking, keep shaking. Okay, it's really close now. Okay, it's pretty much almost at neutrals. Still a little bit basic. Take a couple more. Mix it up, and bam. Okay, this is now an acidic solution. I overloaded my milk and magnesia. I overloaded my buffer, which is a strong basic, and turned this into an acidic solution. Okay, this worked for a long time to help maintain homeostasis in the body. So today, just to recap what lab was, we looked at 3 different things. We looked at milk, put some universal indicator in it, turned out yellow. Okay, acidic. Tested lemon juice, tested acidic, tested hand sanitizer, tested neutral. Then we played with milk and magnesia just to see how long it would really take to overcome a buffer. Okay. Once again, guys, universal indicator. This deals with pH. Other than that, I think this is about what lab got us today. Okay. Other than that, guys, remember, if you have questions or concerns, please email your teachers, reach out. Other than that, guys, have a good day. Bye.